United Refining Co. of Pennsylvania has acquired the convenience retail assets of Pump N Pantry Inc. Sheetz opened its first location in the Wilmington, North Carolina area, and a security breach involving Rite Aid's business systems has leaked data on millions of customers. Welcome to Retail Daily, your quick look at the top news from Supermarket News and CSP Daily News. I'm CSP Senior Editor Hannah Hammond.
And I'm CSP Editor Diane Adam. United Refining Company of Pennsylvania has acquired the convenience retail assets of Pump N Pantry Inc., a regional chain with 14 convenience stores throughout central Pennsylvania. The process of rebranding the Pump N Pantry stores to be integrated into United Refining's Quick Fill and Red Apple C-store chains began immediately.
Sheetz opened its first location in the Wilmington, North Carolina area on July 9th. The Altoona, Pennsylvania-based convenience store chain's new store is located at 17,000 U.S. Highway 17 in Hampstead, North Carolina. The chain has also eyed the Asheville, North Carolina market. This is Sheetz' southernmost C-store in North Carolina so far.
A security breach involving Rite Aid's business systems has leaked data on millions of customers. The incident happened on June 6th when an unknown third party impersonated a company employee to compromise their business credentials and gain access to certain business systems. Rite Aid said they detected the breach within 12 hours and immediately launched an investigation to terminate the unauthorized access, remediate affected systems, and determine if any customer data was impacted.
Supermarket deli sales continued to grow at a rapid pace in June as consumers spent heavily on prepared meats and entrees, specialty cheese, and party trays, according to the latest report from 210 Analytics in Circana. June sales in the deli department overall reached $4.3 billion, up 3.2% over last year's June results. Fresh meat sales, meanwhile, increased 3.7%, driven in part by some beef price inflation and strong chicken sales. Fresh produce also had a solid performance in June, and several frozen categories did well.
Philip Morris International on Tuesday said it plans to invest $600 million through one of its U.S. affiliates to open a state-of-the-art manufacturing facility in Aurora, Colorado. The new facility is for its modern oral nicotine pouch Zyn that will help meet customer demand for smoke-free products. PMI's U.S. affiliate plans to break ground on the new facility later this year and to begin preliminary operations by the end of 2025, with regular production starting in 2026.
Whole Foods said it plans to open a second small-format store in Manhattan in the Hell's Kitchen neighborhood, to be followed by a third New York City location and a national rollout. The retailer, which is owned by e-commerce giant Amazon, said earlier this year that it would open the first Whole Foods Market daily shop this fall on Manhattan's Upper East Side. The stores will range from 7,000 to 14,000 square feet and will focus on produce, prepared foods, and everyday essentials. The company did not release details about the timing of the second and third openings.
Sam El-Jahari is the new executive vice president at Delic U.S. Holdings, he announced on LinkedIn. El-Jahari, who has been at Brentwood, Tennessee-based Delic nearly 5 years, most recently was Senior Vice President, Chief Supply Chain Officer, Capital Projects, and Renewable Fuels from September 2022 until this month. In other personnel news at Delic, Michael Curley last week said on LinkedIn that he is starting as Senior Director of Operations. For the last 4 years, he was self-employed as the president of RSG Midstream in Denver, Colorado, where he consulted in the natural gas gathering and processing industry.
Grocery stores in Ontario are gearing up to sell ready-to-drink cocktails in larger packs of beer, but the wait may be longer due to a worker strike and other factors. The move to sell the additional alcohol is supposed to take place on Thursday, but 9,000 union workers with the Liquor Control Board of Ontario are still protesting. Stores already licensed to sell beer, wine, and cider will be able to display ready-to-drink cocktails along with 12 and 24 packs of beer.
Walgreens has created a new private label brand of more than 150 healthy food and beverage products, the company announced Tuesday. The new product line, Nice for You, is an addition to Walgreens' Nice brand, which was first launched in 2011. The new brand includes items such as jerky, oatmeal, nuts and trail mixes, dried fruit, coffee, frozen food products, beverages, and more.
Nearly all shoppers, about 97%, taking GLP-1 inhibitor drugs like Ozempic, have cut their grocery spending this year by an average of 11%, according to the State of Digital Grocery Performance Scorecard by Grocery Dopio. The data analytics company, in partnership with Winshop and Incisive, reports that snacks and confectionery, prepared baked goods, and sugary beverages experienced the biggest pullback from consumers. And that will do it for today's episode of Retail Daily. Subscribe on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and more for your daily dose of retail news. For more on these stories, visit CSP Daily News and supermarketnews.com. I'm Hannah Hammond.
And I'm Diane Adam. Have a great day.